Hello and good evening, everyone. It's Farboot again. It's happy to see you guys again. I'm hoping you guys are enjoying the nice weather this summer and getting the best out of it. So today's um, video, I'm gonna be discussing about week two discussion board, which is about power and privilege. Um, So this week, the video that stood out to me the most was how to be an ally to Indigenous peoples in Canada by CBS Kids News. The main idea from this video that really caught my attention was the concept of allyship. And before watching the video, I understood that being an ally meant supporting others, but the video by itself, I think, helped me understand that it involves much more than that. Being an ally means taking time to learn, taking time listening to people, and be willing to read their experiences and recognizing people when they face unfair treatment and supporting positive change. Um, Another thing that the video discussed was the importance of understanding the history of Indigenous peoples in Canada, including the impacts of residential schools. Um, Learning about these experiences is important because it affects the historical oppression that continues to impact many Indigenous peoples even today in different ways. One thing that personally I can take away from this video is the importance of self reflection. As someone who has been an immigrant and immigrated to Canada, I did not learn much about the Indigenous history before coming here. As I have learned more about Canadian history in the last few years going to college, I have realized that the importance of understanding different experiences and backgrounds is really crucial as a social worker. Everybody's experience in Canada can be different, and we all come from different places and different cultural backgrounds, and identity and barriers um, related can be faced, and it's very common in Canada, in the Canadian culture. This can really connect to what we have learned about power, privilege, oppression, and cultural competency. In social service work, we tend to meet people from many different backgrounds. It is important to not make assumptions about somebody's experiences, because we never know what they really went through. But instead, it's good to listen, you know, be patient, show respect, and learn from the person in front of us. We are all knowledgeable in some ways, and we can all learn from each other and benefit from each other. And it's a great thing to do and to be able to do as a social worker. Um, Another thing I wanted to mention to you guys that I learned is that cultural competency is not about knowing everything you know about a culture. It's about being open, being open, being accepting, and recognizing our own biases because nobody's perfect. We are not perfect, and we all make mistakes. And try our best to create a safe environment where people are feel respected and heard. Overall, I can say this video kind of reminded me that becoming a better professional requires continuous learning and reflection. Um, as a future social service worker, I want to continue and to develop these abilities of social interactions, being respectful to people, and really be culturally sensitive and understand where each person and culture comes from, and act accordingly and work accordingly with that. And this is it with my video, and I would be more than happy if you guys tell me what you think about it. Thank you so much, and we'll see you guys again.